Hey, Toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here. The Astronauts will get this season underway as toe meets leather. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. So Ole Miss return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yes, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Pulls and fires complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
And the Rebels will hustle to the line. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Parrish. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosion.
And they get the sack right out of the gate.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. He'll pull it on the read. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
They say rain usually affects the defense more than the offense. The offensive player knows where he's going. Well, the defense will disagree. What a start. Come out, first possession, create a turnover, now send a statement. You ain't throwing the ball in this rain.
The offense set for a first down play. Now on the option. Bulls his way forward. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On second down, looking again to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You know, it's going to be so important for this offense to get better up front protecting and try to give this quarterback a pocket to throw from, because David, right now in that last play, he had no chance.
Yeah, and step one in stopping a good passing attack is always being able to affect the quarterback. And it's not always with sacks. Sometimes it's with pressures. But when you get the sacks and now you get them behind the sticks and put them in.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The option look. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple after getting knocked back to open this drive at 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Schwartz. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. He'll throw it. Got his man. At the 45, on his way. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Astronauts come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option.
Oh, I love when you give the fullback the ball. It's kind of a dying breed. It's been taken out of most offenses. But I like when you reward him for all the unselfish plays he has to have throughout a game.
And you know what I like to see? The evolution in football. Fullbacks become a bit of a dying breed. Now you're starting to see a few sneak back in here and there.
It's crazy. Football's cyclical, right? The moment somebody does something else, you go the other direction, and just always changing.
The Astronauts are moving quickly down the field. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's made.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll run the option. He'll keep it himself. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get a touchdown.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone, helping your offense out.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. On the option. Fights off a defender. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. It's still 3rd and goal. Now the play fake. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
On the ground with the counter. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Inside the 45. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Rebels!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. On the move from inside his 5. The offense lining up for a first down play. Here comes the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This offense has a second down play. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. He's back to throw on second down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
And the Astronauts will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Give to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Rebels in the hurry-up. Motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Dropping back, it's Dart. swings it out to his running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Astronauts, 0.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The lead's not insurmountable, just down 14-0. But, David, you don't score here, and it could get a little tricky fast.
If you don't score here, if you don't possess the football and put something together to give your defense a little bit of a blow, it's not the ideal start. But it ain't like this game's late in the football game. Create some momentum here in the second quarter.
Yeah, momentum's a real thing in college football. This team needs the juju to get going. That first quarter is one they love to forget, so find your best playmakers now. Get them isolated, get them the football, and let them go to work.
On the option. And the ball's loose. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. The Astronauts line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air. It's Dart. Getting some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He'll ride his man on the option. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Goes to the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Running back goes in motion. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Off play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Astronauts will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate.
And he's running in the open. He's up to 57 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Off the boot, looking for his man. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boise State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week 1 is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball, they wanted to do something with it, and they did. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Now on the option. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. The option look. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here on 3rd down for this offense. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's O'Neal. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Astronauts will have it 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got it in stride inside the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down.
Yeah, in 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
It is good.
That makes the score. Ole Miss 28, Astronauts 3.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Gentlemen, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there today in Oxford. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's head back to the Grove at our fellas at Vaught-Hemingway Stadium.
The Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. On the option. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. On the option. Can't get him to the ground. Quarterback gets enough. Running toward the tape. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. Here comes the option. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Astronauts decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt, making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. On the run, it's Parrish. At the fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Goes to the option. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the blood. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They're bringing heat.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Now on the option. Now on 2nd down. The back goes in motion. The option look. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll take it himself. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead, and I can continue to run the football, and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Parrish. Touchdown, Rebels! And the punishment has been extended.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Tulsa found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Golden Hurricanes football. Those folks in Chapman Stadium won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his second sack here today.
They're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on second down from the 13. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Parrish. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the route is on.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Schwartz. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On second down, wants to throw it. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
And the Astronauts will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Parrish. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Touchdown, Rebels! And the stomping has commenced.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
52, Astronauts, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Motion from the offense. On third down, going up top. Makes the catch on the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Astronauts come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll just keep slinging it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You've got to protect your quarterback. You've got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. They'll run play action. Got it behind the line. It's O'Neal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. He wants to throw. Coming after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now second and 10. He's looking to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Astronauts will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. Line gets set, first down. They'll go to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Fast motion from the offense. They'll try the run. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. They pick up of 6. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. They want that clock to run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Now they'll run the draw. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. Running it back, it's Moore. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He'll come out throwing on first down. Feeling some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete in the middle. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel. Gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Pocket starts to collapse. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Trying to get to him. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.